So I'm trying to edit the video from yesterday, which you guys already saw. It's the fun fireworks video. But we had so many clips. We had like 100 clips, which normally we don't have that many. And it's taking over an hour to import the videos. So I've been talking to Tim, trying to figure out why it's taking so long. And he's inside the computer messing with it from work. So that's kind of cool that he can do that. I thought that was pretty neat. But he's just trying to figure out like what the heck is going on. And Armani's just sleeping. He's just a little sleepy baby. These have been importing for over an hour. What the heck? Oh, computers.
Saved my best one for you guys.
Oh, Tim's learning Espanol.
El pato come pan.
El pato como pan. I don't know what that means. What does it mean?
The duck eats the bread.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's ducks outside and they all want sun chips.
Tell me if I was wrong and I used the wrong form of eat. That's what I'm really bad at. I'm really bad at like male and female. What would you call those? Like adjectives?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say. But...
Like come, comen.
Oh, like the different forms of the verb.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm bad at those. Really bad.
I think you're doing pretty all right.
I'm on...
Thumbs up.
I'm on level 2 animals. I think it's level 4 is like chapter 4 of level 2. I don't know. I'm like at Dora the Explorer level.
You are confusing. After all the crazy cheat days we've had, what do you think about this dinner?
Oh man, I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, you mixed yours all up. It looks like Chipotle, sort of, if you squint your eyes just right.
No, I mean, it kind of is. It's rice and beans and guacamole and chicken and salsa.
Yeah. Mine's like a deconstructed one. Yum. You guys don't get any.
On my way over to Aaron's house, we're gonna play some video games. Maybe film it. See how that turns out. Yeah. Holy macaroni though, I am glad that it is Friday. It was been a long week at work and I am fantastically overjoyed that it's the weekend. I'm ready to relax. Hopefully we'll take the boat out on Sunday. Tomorrow we're gonna go swimming. I know I said we were gonna go swimming yesterday. Jen actually did get in the pool. I didn't because I was trying to film the fireworks for you guys. But tomorrow we are definitely getting in a pool and we're having another barbecue. It's been a like crazy barbecue week. Lots and lots of overeating, but I love it. Look, there's a light. And it's like it's wonderful in here.
You love it, don't you?
I do. I love it when there's so much light.
Yep.
Look at this. We set up the GoPro for the face cam.
It'll have like a fisheye look.
I'm gonna have like a giant nose.
I already have a giant nose.
Well, we both have giant noses.
I finally got the video uploading. It's gonna be up in an hour, but it's been uploading for like an hour and a half already. So I don't know why that took so long. Actually, you know what? I do know why. Tim told me that the one of these hard drives, those little guys back there, they're super full, and so we need to either empty one of the hard drives or get a new hard drive. We just have so many videos because we've been doing this for so many years that they're full. And I've been going through the footage trying to find a thumbnail, which is really hard because we have like 8 minutes of firework footage, and I just don't know which one is the best. They had such awesome fireworks. I cannot say enough times how awesome those fireworks were. They were so great, and it was awesome because we just showed up and they were there, and we were like 5 feet away from it, so it was amazing. And going through the footage too, you couldn't really tell, but one of the fireworks actually, it came back, like it went the wrong direction, and it came back at where we were viewing them, and it landed right where I was sitting. Because I got in the pool with one of the kids because she was she wasn't afraid, but the fireworks were just too loud. So she said, well, what happens if the fireworks come back and hit us? And I said, no, that won't happen. So, and it did, which was kind of crazy, because if we had been sitting where we were sitting, we would have been hit by a pretty big firework. It was so insane that the firework blew up right where we were. It was crazy. It was like a Final Destination type thing. I was like, whoa. So while I was waiting for this thing to upload, it took forever, I found this website. It's called Wellness Mama, and they have this sea spray. I guess it's supposed to be like a toner, but it's for acne prone skin, which I've told you guys before I have, and my skin isn't great. I actually last night, which kind of stinks, I left my makeup on. I went to sleep with my makeup on because I got home and I just fell right asleep. That kind of stinks because that gave me like a flare-up, which is no fun. So I was looking at stuff for acne prone skin because that's, you guys know I just like to look at all the facial stuff. And this is pretty easy to make. It's just a cup of water, a tablespoon of Himalayan salt or sea salt. I have sea salt, so I would use that. And then a pinch of Epsom salt or magnesium flakes. I don't have magnesium flakes. I don't really know where you would buy them. But I do have Epsom salt. So I was thinking I might make that and just see if that works. It's supposed to kind of like tighten up your skin, which is nice because it kind of has that anti-aging factor. And then it also helps with your breakouts, which I have. So I might make that tonight for you guys. I know somebody mentioned in the comments, they said, don't put makeup stuff on here and don't do beauty stuff. I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but I'll keep it really short and sweet for you guys. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make this is Tim's thing. Like, I'm not gonna turn it into some beauty blog. This is good for boys and girls. So I don't know, maybe you guys might like it. And it's pretty easy to make, and it's stuff that you probably have already at home. So yeah, I might make it really quick and just show you guys.
I walked into Aaron's room, and this was what I noticed, was that there's just like a stack of purple here.
I still haven't even made the bed. I didn't really even get up until it was afternoon. It was definitely late. I felt like a zombie for most of the day. I felt so bad because Tim had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go to work. But he didn't drink. But what he didn't show you yesterday, I was screaming Nickelback at the top of my lungs because we left the radio on for the dogs because they're afraid of the fireworks. I was just singing along, singing my little heart out to Nickelback. The bed is finally made. I can start my day. It's only 8:30 at night. Ooh, that's bad. Tim's gone over to Aaron's house. They're filming some stuff for Noob vs. Pro. I'm sure he's gonna give you guys like a little update, hopefully, in here. But before you guys ask, we don't know when anything's gonna happen. We don't have a date. They're just going one day at a time, trying to make it just as good as it can possibly be for you guys. So don't worry, they're still working on it. So that's good, right? So I've got it narrowed down to 2 thumbnails. I have like when the firework actually explodes from the little platform, and it looks like somebody's like gonna get burned, they're running away. So that might be like an intriguing thumbnail, but then I also have like a really good picture of a firework. So I don't know which one. I think I'm gonna start with this one. If it doesn't do well, I'm gonna move it over to that one. What do you guys think? Let me know. So I'm gonna make that facial toner. I don't actually know if it's a toner, if it's just like a facial refreshing spray. I'm probably gonna use it as both. I don't know. You're gonna put a cup of water on the stove, get it to just boiling. Like it's not quite boiling, but it looks like it's gonna boil. That's the perfect temperature. You're gonna add a tablespoon of kosher salt. I just have regular Morton's kosher salt. You can use Himalayan sea salt if you fancy, but I don't have any of that. And then a pinch of Epsom salt. I have this little sample thing that somebody gave me, and it's Dr. Teal's Epsom salt. So it's, oops, this is perfect. I'm gonna take it off right now. This one is scented. It did say that you could add an essential oil if you like. I don't have any essential oils. They recommended lavender and mint. This is actually a mint infused Epsom salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that, and it's just a pinch. I'm gonna put it right inside of this mug, give it a quick stir till everything dissolves, and then I'm done. So that's pretty easy. I'm gonna add my salt. I dumped about half of it on the counter, so I'm gonna put that in there too. Isn't there some saying if you drop salt, you're supposed to put it over your shoulder? Do you guys know what that is? Is that right? Am I saying it wrong? Oh, here, I'm putting it over my shoulder. I don't know if that's right. But if you guys know what the old wives' tale is, let me know, because now I'm curious. Then I'm gonna put a pinch. It's not scientifically measured because I don't exactly know how much a pinch is. This might even be a little bit too much, but I'm gonna add that as well. I left a little bit out just in case. All right, I mixed it up until everything was dissolved, and then I'm gonna let this cool off because putting boiling hot water on your face is not gonna be a good idea. Please don't do that if you make this. Make sure you cool it off because you're gonna burn your face off if you don't. But I'm gonna try it tonight. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what I think about it. And for the beauty stuff, I'll try to keep it short for those of you that don't like it. But it's just some stuff that I figured I would share with you guys because it's inexpensive. And like I said, it's probably stuff that you already have. So why not use the stuff in your cupboards? Why spend $10 on stuff that, or probably less actually, but why spend any money on stuff that you can just make and you know what's in it? So it's all natural. And I just think that's better for you. So we'll see though, I'll let you know tomorrow. So I'm gonna make some tea while Tim is gone. I have this really awesome yogi tea, which is, it's this stuff here. It's a bedtime tea, but it doesn't make me so super sleepy. It just kind of like calms me before bed. And it's like 8:40 something, so it's about bedtime-ish. I know. Crazy Friday night, right? But this just promotes restful sleep, which is exciting. But I really don't want to, I want to make sure that I don't accidentally drink my facial solution, because after reading on the internet what Epsom salt is used for, it can be used as a laxative, and I don't want that. So I'm going to make sure to keep that cup far away from my mouth. Speaking of sleep though, I meant to tell you guys, I had this really weird dream yesterday that all of my toenails fell off, which was bizarre. I've never had a dream like that. I don't know what it means. It was very, very weird. They just all fell off. It was so strange. I'm actually gonna look it up and see what that means, because I'm sure there's some sort of like dream dictionary that'll give me some answer. I just heard another firework. I wonder if somebody's setting them off in the neighborhood. I don't know, but Bandit was not happy about that. I don't know if you guys can see, he is shaking like a leaf. Oh my gosh, you guys. Bandit, oh no, I don't know what to do. So I'm looking up this toenail thing, and this is the second website that doesn't have anything about toenails. So does nobody else dream about their toenails falling off? Am I the only one? So the closest thing I could find is that it's a sign of poverty, misery, and the loss of social status. I don't know if that's true. But that's very strange, right? I wonder what it really means, because I think this is just like a generalized website. Clearly they don't really like know 100%, but it was just such a weird dream to have. It's probably because I ate terrible food and I drank brandy, which I've never had brandy before ever. They were drinking shots of brandy, which was like the craziest thing. So I had brandy and terrible food. I mean, no, it was delicious. The food was fantastic, but it was bad for me and I hadn't eaten it in a long time. And I'm sure that food, like your diet, probably has a lot to do with the way that you dream, I would think. I don't know, what do you guys think? 9 minutes, it'll be up in 9 minutes. It's only 9 o'clock. Sorry for such a late upload, you guys. I mean, I know that you've already seen the video, but I just can't believe how long this is taking. So the neighbors are still setting off fireworks, and this little guy is pretty darn scared. So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna spend some time with my little babies. Armani's actually fine. He doesn't seem to really care at all. But Bandit is still shaking, so I'm gonna hang out with them for a little bit.
All right, back home for me. I am exhausted. My voice is gone. We played a lot of fun games though. You guys will just have to wait and see. Stay tuned. By the way, I know that I am getting old now because people setting off fireworks on the 5th of July. I don't like you people. People are driving me crazy. That was for the 4th of July. How many fireworks did you buy that you didn't have enough time to set them off on the 4th of July? Seriously. We watched like a 2.5 hour demonstration of fireworks and they used them all up. How did you guys not use them all up? I shouldn't say you guys, because I don't know if it's actually you guys actually setting off the fireworks today. The only fireworks that I ever had left over the day after we bought some, or we were supposed to set them off, were the real little bottle rockets, and that's definitely not what they're setting off tonight. There's like these huge mortars that they're setting off. The other thing was, I ate so much yesterday and Wednesday, my body today is like, hey, by the way, you should eat more because you look hungry. And I'm like, no, I'm not hungry really. And it's like, no, you're hungry. You're really hungry. So I've been hungry all day, but I've just been eating what I'm supposed to be eating. I'm just starving right now. I'm looking forward to breakfast though, waffles. Yeah, my good waffles, of course. And so tomorrow we get to go swimming. I feel like that's how I ended yesterday's vlog. Either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now it's time to pay the price.